Hi everyone, my name is Summer Joy. I'm currently a college journalism student. I'm here with my dad.
Yes, she is, and she just finished her first year. 4 more to go. Double majoring, hard working at school during the summer. Happens to be off today, and we're crunching some videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. You're going to get to watch my daughter's journalistic journey right from the ground up here. This is her whole setup right here. What do you got? Let it roll.
So, I've got 3 news stories for you today. 2 pertain to AEW. 1 is it's like WWE adjacent, I guess. And then you've got some stuff that you want to talk about. Okay, so kicking things off, we have, according to Fightful Select, some top talents in AEW are set to take some time off, including Will Ospreay, Samoa Joe, and Kenny Omega. Ospreay has not been working on 100%, so he will be taking some time off for that reason. Samoa Joe is set to miss some time off to promote Season 2 of Twisted Metal, which comes out on July 31st. And not much has been said about Omega's time off, but Don Callis did say that he is dead multiple times during AEW television this past week.
I wonder if he's retiring.
Kenny Omega?
Yeah, and that's what that means. And Don Callis is kind of announcing it ahead of time.
Really?
That's what I'm starting to think.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking. I've never watched that Samoa Joe movie stuff, but I've seen some of those clips.
I looked it up to see what it was about. It looks creepy. I don't like it. It looks creepy.
Yeah, I'm not into that super horror stuff, guys. Guys, I get nightmares about real life. I don't need to put that stuff in my head.
And then I saw it was listed as a comedy, and I was like, okay, no, that's it. I'm done.
I seen his head on fire, and they were in some
No,
Mad Max
that's not for me.
or something
That's
like
not for me, guys. It's not for me.
Yeah, I'm into the wrestling theater. That's about it.
Yeah, me too.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we mentioned Brock Lesnar in the last video.
Yeah, we did.
He's my pick to come out during SummerSlam because I feel like somebody's got to save this and put some of that old, wow, pow, bam, boom back into things. And I'm thinking that because another clue that I got is Daniel Cormier was talking to DJ the other day. You know about that?
I did see something.
And he said that Brock has been banned by the TKO. He's on a ban list and is in so much trouble.
I did see that.
I mean, he's in so much trouble. Now, we know some of the stuff that went on. Mm-hmm. Now, either Daniel's just finding this out and talking out of line, or he's close enough that he's bleeding some stuff out.
Yeah, for reactions.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that you would say to get people to remember Brock Lesnar and start thinking about him, but not think much of him coming out until he comes out.
In the old days, I would have thought that they're putting a feeler out there. Mm-hmm. These days, it's like I don't. These days, I don't want to give them that much credit. I'm sorry, nothing personal, but right now at the WWE, they got so much going on. I don't want to give them. I don't think they care what we like, because a lot of it stinks as bad as Rhea Ripley's ass does. I mean, that's the big thing about WWE right now, /TKO, is Rhea Ripley shaking her ass and doing a stink ass, and the wrestling stinks as bad as her ass does right now, as far as I'm concerned. We watched All In instead of Saturday night's main event, and let me tell you, we made the right choice. Because I fell asleep on Saturday night's main event when I started trying to watch it last night. But I did go back this morning and watch Goldberg's match because so much has been said about it. And I also watched Bill Apter do a really good interview. Mm-hmm. He was talking to Gage Goldberg, Bill's son, about that whole thing. Mm-hmm. Did you see it?
I did not, but I did see something about his son apologizing or something like that, but I didn't read much.
Well, I watched the interview, and he's really a well-spoken young man. Mm-hmm. Bill did a great interview. He tried to lead him down without really respecting him, treating him with respect, and he feels like basically that it was like NBC needed to go. He didn't take that as anything suspicious or personal, so he's not thinking along those paranoid wrestler lines, you know what I mean? So, not unnecessarily, you don't have to be a wrestler to think like that. But Bill did ask him, you came over the wall and got in Gunther's face a little bit, and then security grabbed you. But would you ever want to get into wrestling? And he said, oh, yeah, I'd get... And Bill led him down the road of winning the belt and getting revenge on Gunther. And so it was really a well-crafted interview. It was. He did a good job with that. You could see that guy's skill in that interview.
We'll put a link in the description.
Yeah. And, the kid didn't take it personal. So after seeing that match, his son Gage didn't take it personal. Like it seemed like Bill did. I watched that interview with Ariel. You saw in it too, right?
Yeah.
He kind of felt slighted, it seems like, right? So I watched the match. And first of all, I loved the big... You got to watch it. Did you see it yet?
The match?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Well, I love how Goldberg is no-selling at first, right?
Yeah.
But Gunther is overdoing it, man. It was a little like he oversold. What else are you going to do? Like, he couldn't help it. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a little rough. Just a little... All in was the right choice. No, just because they didn't do it. They didn't build that match right.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, to me, when you got... They tried to use it as a quick hit for ratings. And listen, I'm not going to take sides, you know what I mean? But because each side wants something out of it. Bill wants his retirement match and wants to have some last words in there. But we also know that there's people behind the curtain there that they like to have the last word. So you don't really know what happened with that ending. But he did get his words out. He did get some important words out. Like, I watched the interview, I watched the match, and I think that they could have did a better job with not laying Bill out there so much. They stretched it out too much. And it was a little bit, in typical WWE fashion lately, it was stretched out and watered down too much, in my opinion.
With the whole Goldberg speech thing, I will say that the main reason that I've seen on WWE's part as to why it was cut early is because of the whole Seth Rollins injury thing and that segment taking longer than was planned. So if that injury turns out to be fake and that's why Goldberg's speech was cut, I think that's going to be a little...
It just goes along with that they're struggling to keep it together right now because everything's so watered down and stretched out and stretched thin, getting rid of people, stretching other people thin, producing content, no matter if it's good or not. It's catching up with them, in my opinion. But let's see, my notes are all over the place here, but Bill did get some words out that were important. Like, he got to mention about 100, he didn't get to mention everybody by name and all that, but he did say there's about 100 people that were there with him, and that he loves them and stuff like that. And then it cut out, but he did get some important words out there, so it wasn't cut, at least directly, mid-sentence. I feel like they didn't handle him properly, in my opinion. He's an older dude. You can't just stretch the dude out there. If he's going to stand there and no sell, make it look good like he's so powerful that he's going to knock the hell out of Gunther at the beginning like he's almost superhuman, that's cool and all, but that's where I'm going with this whole, what are we doing here? We're trying to entertain 6-year-olds. Like, we're not all going to buy into Gunther so overselling things like that. Like, it was a little ridiculous. And then they stretched Bill out so far that this loose choke is like finishing him off. Gunther, like, I wasn't happy with the match, guys. Bill basically succumbed to exhaustion, not a choke. I think it wasn't done properly, in my opinion, for a retirement match. I think there could have been more done. I think they should have done it at SummerSlam instead of using him to try and get ratings during Saturday night's main event. That was their big thing, and they watered it down too much.
Yeah.
And then left the guy feeling like he got slighted.
Mm-hmm.
So, to me, that's not good. My opinion.
I agree.
Take it from here.
Okay, so in line a little bit with AEW, Bryan Danielson had an interesting all-in weekend. According to a recent report on Fightful, Danielson was contacted by the WWE the day before StarCast during All-In Weekend, which, if you don't know what StarCast is, that was like their meet and greet, but they also had more events planned, which was, one of them was a on-stage like event with Bryan Danielson there. So the WWE contacted him the day before that and asking him not to do the yes chant. So he's had some issues with the WWE and the yes chant before. He tried to file a trademark when it became available, either a year or two ago, and the WWE contacted him after he tried to file and said that he was infringing on their intellectual property. So this has been going on for a while. But one of the things that was funny about the whole StarCast thing was Bryan Danielson said that he never actually says yes. All he does is go like, so what, is he not allowed to do that?
That's why. That's why, guys, at some point has become so petty.
Yeah.
If he can go like this,
if that's infringing on their intellectual property, they don't have any.
but basically, I think he has them, right?
Yeah.
So if he has them, if all he has to do is do this, and the fans are going to say it, and he doesn't have to say it, so if he's not violating it, if he can get away with that, and I don't have all the technical stuff, but I would imagine he can, or the WWE would have stopped it with their mighty old sledgehammer there. Remember that thing? So I think it's great, and it shows the WWE/TKO pettiness. If they got to try and tell him, don't say that word. Don't say that word. And he doesn't have to say it.
Yeah, and it's never been on their merch. It's never been on AEW merchandise, from what I know.
That's where they expose their pettiness with that.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, we're not going to win this one, guys. Have a smart lawyer tell you, you're going to look petty if you try and fight this. We're not going to win this. Give him his yes, and let's move on to something else. Let's protect what we can protect and not look like babies.
I'm down to my last one.
I got some interest. I have two, so I'm going to go with the first one. The steam pig. Did you hear about the steam pig?
I did hear a little bit about the steam pig.
Yeah, we're going to put a picture in there. Okay. That's going to be interesting. I don't know what to expect with that, but something interesting. Hey, you made me smile with that one. All right, I'll give it to you after complaining so much. So Ridge Holland's doing some steam pig thing. We haven't actually seen him in action yet, but I've heard about it. I snapped a clip off his Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. You want to go? Then I got one more.
Sure. Okay, so my last one came out a few hours ago, I guess. Today's Monday? Yeah. Today's Monday, July 21st.
Monday night, Raw on Netflix is on tonight. So.
That's right, on Netflix. Remember, they're live on Netflix, guys. Okay, so Elayna Black, formerly known as Cora Jade during her time in WWE, will be taking some time away from wrestling. She put out a message on her social media this morning stating, quote, I originally had a 10-minute long video explaining where my head's at, and maybe eventually I'll post it, but seems unnecessary for now. I'll keep it short, but I'm going to be taking a break from wrestling for the foreseeable future. It's no longer good for my mental health, and I'll never know if that love for it I once had will return if I don't step away. I'm going to take the rest of the year to take care of me and go from there. I apologize to the fans and promoters who are looking forward to / booking upcoming appearances. I hope you can understand. To my supporters, thank you. Little black heart emoji. And then she signed it Bree / Elayna. And then she has a quote underneath. The last thing you see is, quote, let go or be dragged, end quote. So I hope that she finds what she's looking for, truly. And I'm glad that she's in a position where she can take time off, because the wrestling business seems like it definitely has its not lighter sides. So I'm glad that she's in a place where she can do that. She was one of my favorite performers when she was on WWE. So if she does end up coming back, I hope I get to see her. If she doesn't, I hope she's doing what she has to do for herself. That's all I've got from that.
Yeah, I wish you well. Hope you get feeling better soon. Mental health stuff is no fun. Wish you all the best. And as far as you go, I'm glad you get to see this stuff and see what they go through. Because it's good to learn through others too, Miss Journalist. All right, my last story is the shape that Eric Bischoff is in. Did you see that?
I did not.
So he does a podcast, 83 Weeks, I believe it is. We'll put a little link in here, maybe a picture of him in this incredible shape. I believe he's over 70, I think. Like, I'm no journalist, guys. I'm just talking about something that I saw that I thought was really something. And what else caught my attention about the whole thing was I watched him talk to Conrad. Mm-hmm. And he was working with DDP.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We do DDP yoga.
Yeah, we do. We've done, that has been, yeah, we do DDP.
I did it this morning. Yeah, I did it this morning.
I was doing that at like 8 years old.
Yeah, how old?
Like 8, probably.
Yeah, I love it too. I had a high tech.
We had the DVDs.
Yeah. But we use the app now.
Yeah.
I'd spend forever talking about it, how it's made me feel on a personal level. It was cool to see Eric in that kind of shape at his age, and then to hear he was working with.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was cool timing for me because I'm working on getting myself back into, I'm down with DDP. All right. We're closing out.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Please let us know what we should talk about next in the comments down below. And
join us next time, guys.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. You're getting to see my daughter's journey right from the start here journalistically. And you get to see me throw them banana peels in front of her and watch her navigate them. Whoop. There's one right there. I hit that one. Thanks for joining us, guys. Take it easy.